it's time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to blank. Hey!
Hey everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live. What is today? Today is Monday the 24th. S&P up 92, NASDAQ up 408, Russell up 47, Dow up 520. Gold is down about 0.25%, silver flat, notes and bonds are red, 10-year yield up 1.74, oil up 1.25, natural gas down 1.75, soybeans finished red, wheat down almost 2%, corn pretty flat, euro and the pound are a little bit red, and Bitcoin having a big bounce back above 88,000, up over 5%. VIX down 8%, back in the 17 handle, currently at 17.71. Real quick, can everybody hear me okay? I am not in my normal battle station. I'm in my home office. So just make sure you guys give me a quick thumbs up in the DTE chat if you can hear me and see my screen okay.
I can hear you. It's not as loud as usual.
Okay. So I didn't do any VIX today because I was not at my normal station, so I just decided to let them not fire. I've done 2 price action iron condors. I've got 1 contract left of my first one, and it's nice and pretty well centered, in nice position there. And then my second one is currently up about 13%. It's kind of odd. When we had that little bounce, I figured I'd be hitting profit target pretty quickly, but it pumped some premium in, so I haven't gotten 20% yet, but if we get a little bit of a pullback, should hit. So that's all I've done today. I got a surprise baseball spring break notification at the last minute, so pretty light on the trades for me today. Chad, how's your day?
I mean, had some good things happen and some not so good things. My first trade of the day, booked 20, 40, 16 out. And then my second one on the move down, at 1 o'clock, it was like that big 10-point bar down. It got stopped with positive slippage for some reason. So if that wouldn't have done that, it would now probably be a 20, 40, 60 and out. So I went to a full loss on that one because of I don't know. Yes, I don't totally quite understand all the slippage, both positive and negative, but whatever. Can't focus on it. And then my third one of the day booked 20%, and now it is off center and needs a down move or some theta decay. It's holding on. And then right before you went live, I entered another one because because that one's off center after I hit 20% on it. So I'm currently in a power hour trade, and that power hour trade is currently up 12%. I just, like I said, I got filled on it at 150. So what was that, 5 minutes ago? Already up 12%. So I just need price just to not go really any higher. Maybe come down a little bit. Or at least have some sort of back and forth.
Just hit 20%, closing 4 of my 7 here.
Oh, now you're a lot better. You sound a lot better now.
Yeah, I think Zoom had my wrong mic. Had to scramble to get my home station in order to Zoom. Are your boys on spring break?
Pius has already had theirs. Slayton is, and that's why he's in Japan.
Oh yeah.
And I am headed out right when we are done today. We'll be gone for a few days.
So were you in an iron condor right there about 20 minutes ago when we had that quick bounce?
So what time is that bar?
The 135 when it broke out there about 20 minutes ago?
Yes.
Did yours, because mine was at like 5%, and that first bar put it almost dead centered, and it went from like 5% to 3%. Like it pumped premium in. It pushed up to center, but
At
it did not contract.
139, I got out of 20%.
Hmm. That was kind of odd. I
I
almost
guess we've been
closed
a
it
little bit
just
sooner
because
than
it was
that.
acting wacky.
Yeah, but that bounce, see, it's that. You see that red down bar? Yeah, that one right there
Hmm.
is where I had positive slippage, and then if that wouldn't have happened, I'd be really positive for the day. I mean, I'd be up big time. I'd probably have two 20, 40, 60 outs and then one at 20% right now, and the other one getting close to 20%.
She looks
So
like
can't
she wants to go back through highs of day. NASDAQ's almost up there. Russell's a little further. Dow's a little further away. Had some big movers today in the stocks. Biggest green on my board, IONQ up almost 15%, TEM up 12, Tesla up over 10, MSTR up 9, Nvidia's up 3.5, Meta's up 3.5, Amazon up 3.5.
PLTR
On
over
the red
5.
side, just a handful. SMCI is down 1%. Lockheed Martin, Pfizer, BABA. Coinbase just ticked a new high. Tesla's just chopping under highs of day. Same with Nvidia. Same with Amazon and Google. I was talking about in the the weekly update how, last week, even with FOMC, we just stayed in this 120 point little box, just hit the bottom and the top several times, but definitely broke out of it today. Had that big bounce, especially late in the day, Friday, and then just all uphill today. For those of you who are Bickers, how are your Bicks today? I thought they might do pretty well, but there's also a chance there could have been some double stops in here. Climb time, just one single. Oh, nice. Sweet. It's a good day. It's a good day of Bickin. All right, so SPX or ES back up to 58.10. We had flash manufacturing and flash services PMI this morning. Didn't really have much of a reaction at that point. 15 minutes after the market opened, we had already pushed up, and then we just kind of chopped around after that came out. A little pullback and then continued. But let's see, Bostic. Then we had that Trump little, what do you call it, presser. Tomorrow, not really a lot. Consumer confidence and new home sales 30 minutes after the market opens. Wednesday, durable goods pre-market. A couple of Fed speakers sprinkled in. Thursday, final GDP and unemployment claims pre-market. And then Friday, core PCE. Not given. Oh, yeah, there we go. Sorry, I was on the wrong one. Yeah, so get a little bit of a bump in implied volatility on the option chain for Friday, but not too much. I mean, Wednesday is 16.15. Thursday's 16.43 and Friday's 17.1. So not giving a ton of weight to core PCE. All right, my iron condor could use a little pullback to give me 40%.
Yeah, looks like my lunchtime number 2 looks like it's inevitable to be stopped here. It's at 9:20. Stops at 9:70. Need it to stop going up.
Goog looks like it's about to bust through highs. Nvidia starting to perk up a little bit. Apple's been super choppy all day. It's still within its first 5-minute range, which was a big 5-minute bar, but it's not even ticked outside of its first 5 minutes. Feels like one of those
Straight up.
grind up to highs and then explode through.
Yep. And I'm just got stopped on my lunchtime number 2. It was kind of inevitable. Difficult price action today when you get these bigger moves now.
Yeah, I'm just going to get out of the rest of my remaining price action iron condors before
Probably
I get
not a
stopped.
bad idea. I was about 20 cents from my I was about 20 cents away from 20% on my power hour before this last push up.
All right, let's see what we got here. NASDAQ already broke through with some force. S&P is about 4 points away. Google about to push through. NVIDIA. Tesla's close. Microsoft starting to bounce. Got a long position in Microsoft. If we start to chop again, I can potentially still re-enter. It'd probably be a straddle.
Yeah, so my my lunchtime number 2 had a little bit bigger stop than normal after I booked 20% because I I probably waited 10 minutes before I put my OCO in and price had moved. So the stop was farther away than normal on a after 20%. So it ended up being even after booking 20%, it's still a $750 loss because of that. Normally that's about a break even trade.
Well, I made a really swell mistake day trading this morning.
Yeah, doing what?
I was trading Netflix. And yeah, right here. So had an initial flush and then it had a nice push up with a little volume pop. So I got short for a mighty 90, which
Yeah, I saw that.
if you see the nice 2 bars after it, you think, oh, that's beautiful. And that's what I thought too. And I usually don't look at my P&L until after I hit a profit target or after I close the trade. And so I didn't even put a profit target in until after the second bar was about halfway done. Then I was getting in there to put my first profit target in there, just thinking, oh yeah, baby, this is a good one. And looked, and I had bought calls instead of puts.
Oh,
I was like, I literally just took a drink of my coffee and I almost spit it out all over my computer.
that's been a while since I've done that.
I know, just brutal. I do have my one DTE from Friday. That'll looks like it'll hit max. Transformed into an upside vertical.
There we go. Power hour number 1 with this down move just hit 20%. That helps.
So I got a max profit here of 2070 as long as we stay above 56.85, which appears like it wouldn't be an issue. Said that before though. And SPX taking a little pause. NASDAQ taking a little pause after it broke through highs of day.
It's too bad I didn't get closer to break even on my lunchtime number 2.
All right, Amazon getting close to breaking out. Coinbase back up through highs of day. I'll be back in 1 minute. And this is why I don't live stream at home. I got dogs barking every time somebody walks up. I mean, we're getting a little chop here, but I don't think I'm going to take anything. I just think this is a little pause before another push. Apple's coming down. Apple just, I mean, it gapped up a little bit, but it did not participate in that rally. Oh, I got torched on calendars too. I forgot. I don't have it up, but all my calendars from Friday got smoked out for red. No winners on those. I do have a 1, 2, 1, 3, 3, 4 put calendar, 1, 4, and 2, 3 that I put on today. NASDAQ up over 2%. Russell, the strongest, up 2.34. My VXX trade came in nicely. VXX is down 5%. I'm up almost 600 on that. I'd like to see if VXX can get down to about, call it 43.50. I'll start scaling out of that a little bit. I was having a really good month in calendars until this little rocket ship over the weekend hit me. Little 70 point gap. We've got some calls in NVIDIA and Microsoft. S&P 3 points away. How long do we have until all-time highs again in SPX, Chad?
I know, right? I was thinking about that over the weekend. Mm, under 3 weeks, 2 weeks. I mean, well, however long this down move was, what was that? 3 weeks?
Started call it February 20th. So 4 weeks. 4.5.
Yeah, I mean, it'll have it back by then. 4.5.
Stair step down, elevator up.
Yeah. Sure would like it to stair step down and hit me at 40% before it rips right now. It doesn't look like it wants to.
I've been waiting on NVIDIA to break back out up to highs of day for a couple hours now. Yeah, I mean, if Trump says no more tariffs, it could hit all-time highs tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true. There's a little bit of a down move. Come on, hit me at 40. Bad luck and not getting an OCO order in on time. It cost me a little bit today. But I could still pull out a green day if it hits me at 40%.
It's the biggest pop we've seen in Tesla for months, especially 2-day pop.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to see if it'll continue. You know, I won't be able to trade where I'm at the next 3 days, really. So it'll be interesting to see if it continues to climb or if this is just a head fake. A lot of people I've heard talking on business channels today have, saying things like, people are realizing the tariffs just aren't, a lot of that's just bargaining talk and they're really not that bad. And, The market's starting to show that. So I'm thinking we go higher.
Got anybody on the Woogas today? Chad, did you do a Wooga?
No, did not.
Elliot's got 2 Woogas.
Yeah, by the looks of price movement, looks like you probably would have wanted to do two. I liked getting them with a little bit more volatility, and just that risk level isn't as high. Last week when I was doing them.
Yeah, when you get in that point where the implied volatility is just so overstated and it starts to contract, that those are just the best times.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't last very long though.
Yeah, no.
Got to take advantage when they're there.
That red bar didn't last very long either. There she goes. Get rejected.
3 points away.
Get rejected. Get rejected. I don't really care if I can just hit 40%, but I'm still quite a ways away from 40%. Although a good down move would do it. That's it. Keep coming. Get down to 60. Yeah, get down to 60. Let's go.
$65 butterfly already trading for $1 or more with 33 minutes to go. Tesla about to break highs of day. Google's already through. Nvidia is still pulling back a little bit. Tesla taking off again. Tesla's up 11%. It's still amazing how a company that size can move that much in market cap in one day. SPX hanging in there.
Yeah. Some stocks are coming down a little bit. Micron, AMD,
NASDAQ pulled back a little bit.
PLTR, Hood, CrowdStrike. I red bars coming in. Let's go.
Bitcoin just kind of chopping.
Still 55 cents away from hitting my 40%. Down to 60. Get down to 60, baby.
Tesla's still moving.
We got Alan Campbell. Actually, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way tie in the March Madness standings.
Mine last.
Poor Landon and Steve. Second and third to last. I'm in second. Thank God.
I tried to pick a flyer going with Memphis because I knew nobody else would take them, but that didn't work out so well.
Yeah, I never heard of them this year.
They're 5 seed.
There's a bounce.
They lost on day 2, I think.
Yeah. I took Clemson in one of mine. Because I think it was Clark Kellogg or one of the CBS guys took him to go to like the Final Four. So I took him to like at least go to the Elite Eight, and they lost first round. Like, well, if one of the experts is taking them to go that far, they should win a few games at least. Oh,
Gotta love a good expert.
yeah.
There's a lot of expert traders out there too.
Yeah.
You could still get in with a straddle here.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd do that today. You know, one thing you take, like I took less credit on this power hour trade, got filled at 475. When you do that, it does take a little bit longer to hit your profit targets.
Usually, if you're wider, it should take less.
Yeah, but
Depends on where your longs are,
not
I
when
guess.
not when price gets off center really quick. It's been living up by the 57.65 short strike. All right. Coming back down.
Don't think the Mahomes will fill before MOC, but
20 cents. All I need is 20 cents. Pretty much guaranteed a green day if this hits. 10 cents. You can do it. Ah, man, was 5 cents away. 25 cents, 35.
Amazon new highs of day just now.
Ah, man, had some bad luck today. And just like that, I'm 75 cents away. VIX coming up a little bit.
VIX at 17.75. Tesla had a little dip, getting bought up pretty quick. Yeah, I don't know what happened with my little financial juice live feed in the channel, but I've got an email into them to see how to fix that. About 9 minutes till MOC. $65 fly, trading for around $1.35, $1.40. S&P hanging in there. No breakout. NASDAQ still pulling back a little bit after punching through its high of day.
What a bummer.
Man, they really need to get a new financial juice guy. This guy keeps stumbling over his words every time I read something. It's not really helpful on the MOC number. S&P 1 point away. NASDAQ popping back up a little bit. Tesla back up through highs. Amazon back up through highs. NVIDIA bouncing. All right, MOC in 5 minutes. $65 fly up to about $1.50. Apple starting to bounce. About a half a point away from highs of the day now. Chad, you're still hanging on?
Yeah, it's at 457 and my stop is at 575. It was within 5 cents and 10 cents twice of hitting my 40% profit target. I should have just, I considered just closing it right there. I should have. Looks like it's going to get stopped now. 520. $575 is the stop. Yep. And stopped with some positive slippage again. Weird.
Butterflies are getting cheaper. Pushing through 70. NASDAQ also back up to highs. Tesla ripping again. Jeez.
Minus $500 today. Hey, keep your red days small. That's what I always say.
MOC in 1 minute. MOC incoming. $782 million buy side. These butterflies got a little cheap on that up move. Now trading for around $1.10, $1.20. I guess the 70s are a little bit higher than that. S&P up 102 on the day.
Pretty tough price action for power hour.
$70 butterfly at about $1.55, $1.60. Tesla's still moving. Tesla up 11.5%. Haven't entered a butterfly order yet. They're still trading around $1.50, it looks like. soon as I start seeing flashes of $1.80, I'll enter. Pulling back to 65. Six minutes to go. Wow. Quick pop to 75. Working the 75. And working a 70. A little over 4 minutes. Filled on the 70. Down to 68. Wish I would have gotten filled on the 75. Three minutes. Need to move away from 70. Tesla still pushing. Coinbase now pushing through highs. Goog ticked through highs. Apple, pretty decent little bounce. Apple went through highs. Wow. Tesla up almost 12%. Need a move away from 70. 1 minute. Down to 68. Anything below 67 would be a winner. Keep her coming. Keep coming down, little buddy. Down to 6 in the 65s. Keep pushing. Don't bounce. Ding, ding, ding. Ooh, little markup on the close, though. I almost got locked. I was hoping I didn't get locked, but now I got marked up. So let's see it's basically almost a scratch, I think. Looks like oh, wow. Did it mark up some more? Oh, 60s. Yeah. Yeah. Marked right into the valley. All right. So a little loss. All right, all. That is a wrap. Let's see. So live stream chat is out the next few days. So the next 3 days, I'll be streaming live for day trading in the morning, starting tomorrow, and then Wednesday and Thursday. We here for Power Hour as well. Everybody have a good night. Talk to you soon.